Welcome to Fresh Air is Overrated, the weekly source for anything gaming with Wild Matt and Curbs.
And Steiner.
Begins in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, welcome to Fresh Air is Overrated. I am Wild Matt. It's episode number 233. I am the host. We're here every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Doesn't matter if it's daylights or standard, whatever the hell it is at the time. It's June 8th, 2017. MegaSearcher.com. That's our website. Go check it out. All our VODs, our MP3s are available there. The RSS feed for the podcast is also there, but you can find that on iTunes and anywhere else you can find iTunes or podcasts. And, you know, it's available as a video and MP3 podcast. All our MP3s are there from the very beginning. Our VODs are all on the websites, the ones that we still have. We had a catastrophic hard drive fail one time, and I kind of just forgot it at an apartment when I moved once, and I've never seen that hard drive again. Thank God it wasn't really working, though, because, you know, all that stuff's on there. I don't really want people to be going on my hard drive and stuff, but it's all good. It wasn't working, so there you go. That is that story. We air live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Ustream, on Streamcast, or Smashcast. That's what it's called. We air on a bunch of stuff, and it's Megascorcher TV, all our channels. If you subscribe to us on YouTube, it'll just let you know when we're live. Same with Twitch. So go do that if you want to. You know, I'm not gonna twist your arm to do it or anything, but yeah, there you go. So, man, again, this happened last time too. I don't have any of my overlays ready for me being on one camera, so yeah, that's cool. I can always just do it like this, I suppose. Yeah. There you go. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Okay, let's go to games we're playing. That's what I did last week. I don't have anything. I really don't have anything. The music's gonna be longer than the segment. No, I got a ticket yesterday, or no, not yesterday. When was this? When did I get that traffic ticket? It was on Tuesday, I guess. I guess so. Maybe it was on Monday too. Anyways, yeah, it was pretty crappy because there was a transport just not going. So I kind of just went around them to turn left. So I did it from like the not left turning lane, and the cop got me, and it's just like, man, he's like, what are you doing is pretty dangerous. I'm like, not really, because, you know, the truck was not going and the lane was clear to go. The pedestrians weren't going to walk there. There wasn't any other cars in the way. I did it pretty safe. So, you know, he can say that it was against the law, but I don't know, being dangerous. And then another thing about cops too is that I wish they would just, there's never a time where I've interacted with a cop where they're just like, hey, you're doing this. Why? It's never like that. It's just like, hey, officer, how's it going? Oh, not too bad. You know what you're doing? Yeah, I was just doing my thing here. And just tell me. Just tell me. I guess they just want you to fess up to shit when you do it. So yeah, there you go. There's that. Hey, Steiner's here. He's fumbling around over there, but he's here now, so I can not be an idiot here by myself. What did I want to talk about too? What did I watch? There's a lot of new shows that started this week, but yeah, I haven't been playing any games. How about you?
StarCraft 2 and I guess I started playing ESO, and
is Elder Scrolls Online free? Is that free?
Well, it's free. Like, you have to buy the game, and then there's no subscription or no required subscription.
Oh, okay, all right.
So it's not. I can't remember how that.
It's not free, but you have.
It's not free.
you pay into it and then you're good.
Yeah, it's free to is not free to play.
There's no server fees because that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it is.
It's 2017. Only WoW can do that.
Yeah, apparently. Let's go like. I guess I did play Shadow Warrior Classic Redux for a little bit. Just
Sweet.
for like 20 minutes or something like that. That was funish. Just to fuck around with that. I did pick up, I think last week, the Shadow Warrior 2 and the new Wolfenstein. It's old now, but the
last one.
Yeah. Which I was probably going to install that pretty soon and start playing, but also wanted to finish Dragon Age and just can't seem to get by that 89th hour.
I played that last Wolfenstein. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I like. It's a lot like what Doom was, I guess. It's well done and fun. Nothing spectacular about it, but it's just
the story's
fun.
Pretty all right.
Yeah. Well, even in Doom, the story was like it made sense, it worked, and let you kill shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then what TV show started? America's Got Talent started. Been watching that.
Okay.
A Jim Jeffries show. He's like, if you know what Last Week Tonight or The Daily Show is, it's kind of like that, but it's with Jim Jeffries, the comedian. What else?
Sure.
What else started? The Leftovers is almost done. There's only 2 episodes left now. Is it 2 or 3? Might be just, I think it's 2. But man, yeah. That last episode it answered a lot of stuff, but it also made me question way more. It's just like, oh my God, where is this going? Because the very last episode I finished, you're not going to watch this, are you?
Probably not.
Okay, so spoilers. Well, so this is the part that's known about the show. You know, people disappear. It's like 2% of the total population of Earth just disappear.
Right.
Just gone.
No, 80. You mean 82% or 89% or 80?
No, it's not that much. It's not that much. It's like 200,000 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And
I assumed it was the other way around, that there was only 200,000 left.
So the episode that I ended on last, so it was a flashback, and then the one before that one, she went into a machine where they said that it would take her to where they went.
Okay. More than that, people die every day, just plainly. So if just that many people disappeared, life would go on pretty easily and quickly unless.
Oh, would it though? Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that happened. Is the thing, like, you know, it's like Lost. You know, they explain all that stuff. So there's a lady that was having breakfast with all of her family, and she was just like making toast or some shit, and then she turned around, they were just gone.
So
then there was a lady that
she could have just died of a stroke.
That was doing there was a lady that was doing a sonogram, and they were looking at it. The baby in the stomach that's a sonogram, right?
Ultrasound.
Damn. Anyways, yeah. So they do and it just disappears. Just gone.
The baby?
The fetus baby thing, whatever you want to call it.
The fetus disappeared, but the woman didn't.
No, the woman is still there.
Okay.
And then she joins the cult. She's one of the people that joins the cult. Anyways, it's
what? Okay.
There's also a cult in this show. They just stand around and they don't talk. It's a fucking pretty good show.
Oh.
It's very Lost like. You know, they're kind of like the others. The others don't really talk all that much. just fucking, you know, look at you from a distance and be very menacing. What? They became somebody that talks later. Yeah, okay. And this cult also becomes.
Yeah, but while you're talking about, there was like 2 episodes that they didn't understand who the others were.
Like
once they figured out there were other people on the island, it was 2 or 3 episodes.
That Ethan dude, was that his name? He was always there. He was there from the beginning.
Well, yeah, fair. but that Jacob, it was Jacob and Ethan. There was the Black Smoke guy, and then the Jesus dude. the two brothers.
Oh yeah, but they didn't see those guys for a long time.
Yeah, that
was way later. No, the others was what's his name? The guy with the glasses. That was in Person of Interest, and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah, no, others.
The others, I thought were.
That was like the whole second season.
Other group.
Yeah, yes.
No, but the other group from the plane. So you're talking about the chick from Fast and the Furious.
No. I'm talking about that's not the others. That's not the others.
Who are they considered then?
That's just other survivors
they were
from the plane. They knew that they were on the plane because they checked the transcript or whatever the fuck it is, whatever of the people on the plane, and they discovered that Ethan dude was not on that list. They were like, "Oh, there's other people on the island." Anyways, yes, Lost. It always comes back to Lost. That show's really good.
Yeah.
That's what I would compare it to.
I guess you don't watch Gotham.
No. I don't even think I started watching that show.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard this. I don't watch comic book stuff.
Yeah. But the season finale was actually interesting. It looks like they're going to start year one next season. Like Batman year one. Because like they had Bruce like in a little get-up suit that he went out and started fighting crime.
Cool.
So that actually was kind of interesting. Everyone knew they were going to do it. It's just how are they going to do it, I guess, is the way they're going to do it.
It's like Smallville, but there's like a payoff.
Yeah, well, Smallville went on for way too fucking long. And
then he became doesn't he become Batman? Superman, and then
Superman.
That's pretty much
he puts in the last episode. He puts on the suit and defeats Darkseid or something. Takes out Apocalypse or something. It wasn't very well done. Was one of the issues, but because it didn't really make sense. Like there was an asteroid or a planet, and he pushes it away, but it doesn't really make any sense. Like they didn't go all the way in because it was CW. So
yeah. Hey, do you remember the first episode of Lost and how awesome everything was, like visually and in terms of special effects and shit? Like that engine sucked up a lady, or was it a lady or a dude? Do you remember that engine of the plane?
Well, I remember there was a dude that got
sucked up into the engine. That was awesome.
Yeah,
and it looked awesome. And then later on, when they had the helicopter crash, that looked like shit. Everything after that looked like shit.
Well, it's because they had actually a huge budget for the pilot, and then everything else was kind of.
Well, it went downhill, and then the writer's strike happened too. So that kind of didn't help.
Yeah, but that wasn't until like the third season or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the helicopter crash when they finally got off the island, that was around that time. I remember that was definitely.
Yeah,
I think that was in the middle of the third season.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucked because it made that season shorter. But whatever, Lost. I can't wait for The Leftovers to finish because I have no idea where it's going to go, and it's probably not going to satisfy all my questions. But hey, I figured out a lot of the stuff going along the way.
It's been said that this is the last season,
yes,
or what?
Yes, this is the last season. HBO always does that. Usually, it's like, this is the last one. Who knows? Sometimes they say that, and there's another one. So depends how it does. All right, let's see new releases. There's a farming simulator this week.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
Gotta harvest that wheat.
That's on everything. Can you get that on everything?
Wow, that's on the 3DS.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like it's not a hard game to port, I guess, because it's probably not super resource intensive. Hey, there's wheat over there. Go run it over with this thing. Okay,
but
cool.
Just be how simplified is the whole thing, but yeah.
Well, even the PC version, it's not like it's super like.
Well, no, on the PC version though, the graphics are substantially better.
Well, they look great, but it's not. Like the wheat just disappears when you run over it. It's not like it looks like it's not like you're running over it and like wheat by wheat.
In the PC version, they might actually have different models for that type of shit. It wouldn't.
It's Farming Simulator. It's not that advanced. I have experience with Farming Simulator, and like what other simulators do Microsoft still do? Is this even Microsoft? It is, isn't it? I want to say this is Microsoft, but I could be wrong. Giant Software. That's the developer, though. who actually publishes this.
Publishes are, well, iPhone, or no, that's platform, sorry. Publisher is Focus Home Interactive.
Huh. All right.
Never heard of them.
It's weird because this has been around for a long ass time. 2008. This is the 10th year edition. 10 years. All right. Wipeout Omega Collection is out on PSN. I don't think that's out physically. But that's the game where it combines the Vita game with the two PS3 games and makes it look all 4K. And apparently it looks really good. Dirt 4, that's been out on the PC Greenlight on Steam for a while. Or Early Access, whatever the fuck it's called.
Early access now.
But now it's actually out, and it's out on Xbox One and PS4 as well. This is just focusing strictly on rally racing.
Rally,
so there's none of this monster truck stuff.
This was on... That's interesting. Who actually developed this?
The same guys. What's their name? Interactive? What's their name?
Codemaster.
Oh, Codemasters, yeah.
Codemasters.
Yeah, the UK guys.
That just is interesting that they would have had it on...
They wanted feedback from the fans.
I guess that's there. Yeah, okay.
It's been up there for a while.
Because Dirt has a good following.
A good hardcore following.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know how it still sells. Dirt Dirt 3 was a long time ago. That was a long fucking time ago. So. Yeah, and then I put this on the list because it's just my personal thing. Super Beat Sonic, that was on the PS Vita, and it's now on the PS4 and Xbox One. And it's just a rhythm game from South Korea.
Well, they had Dirt Rally not that long ago. It was 2015.
Oh, yeah. No, that was a downloadable. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, I wonder what the big difference between this and that is.
Yeah.
4 looks fucking amazing. I feel like Rally looked pretty good too.
Rally does not look bad.
Yeah, I know. Rally looked pretty good too. But I feel like maybe Rally was more limited. It only had like a certain amount of tracks.
I would assume that it was probably like the prologue.
Yeah, because I think it was like $20 or something. I don't think it was a full game.
Because it was released on the current console, so it was probably like a test run.
And it's also on Steam, I believe.
That I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is. I want to say that was like the first one where they were like, okay, we're focusing on PC for sure, because the last Dirts came out on the PC too. But
are you sure on that? On Steam, the price is $66 Canadian
for Rally. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. And there's a few other games this week that are out, but not anything notable really. There's something called Neighbor Horde on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
That game could be so much more entertaining if it was slightly different title.
The graphics look interesting because it looks very cartoony. Like even the 3D, like it's cool. There's no cell shading on it either, so it kind of looks like a fat princess, but without the outlines. If I had to give it a description.
That's.
Dark Rose Valkyrie, that's another JRPG. Good stuff. Yeah, there's nothing really this week, to be honest.
No. Last week was a big week for releases.
The few games that I said were the games. Well, next week I might get Mighty Gun Volt Burst, but I'm just gonna get Mighty Gun Volt the first one because it's only $10. So I'm gonna play that first and then see how much this is, because I have no idea how much it is at release. It's probably already, the prices are probably already up on Steam right now. But I'm not going to check that right now. All right.
Well, this is just saying that the Burst is only out on the Switch and the 3DS.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, it's probably timed though. If I had to guess,
that's possible.
It's gonna come out on everything, especially Steam, because those guys release everything on PC nowadays. All right. So E3 is happening next week, or I should say this week, pretty much. It's in 2 days, dude.
Yeah.
EA is gonna have their thing on Saturday.
I'm really not liking. Well, I guess do you want to talk about it now?
Well, about what?
The schedule.
I guess we could talk about it now. Why not?
That schedule's fucked.
What? Why is it fucked? There's like 2 conferences a day. That's all right. It's not too busy.
They used to have 3. I know, but the thing, I want it more condensed, so it's not going out over 3 days. That's fucking stupid.
And just don't watch it
It's
live.
actually going out over 4.
Just don't fucking watch it live. Look, the Saturday one is EA. You can watch EA, and then UFC's right after. Oh, bam! UFC right after. Probably not. I don't know how long the EA one. I think it's 2 hours.
UFC this weekend?
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's Mark Hunt versus what's his name? Fuck, big black guy. Why am I blanking on his name?
Lewis.
Oh yeah, Lewis. Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
I cannot remember. Okay, Derek
Lewis.
Fuck, I'm a moron. Yeah.
Oh no,
okay.
I'm an idiot too. I should have known that.
No, I knew Lewis. It was just Derek was just not anywhere fucking
So
near
yeah,
that.
EA. So I guess this is like the most important thing out of the E3 things all year. You know, if you're on the show floor, I bet you're having a good time and getting those news scoops. But if you're just watching at home, the press conference are the thing to watch. So EA, they're the lone wolves on Saturday. They have the public shit going on too before E3. So if you're actually in LA, you know, you're going to have fun there. You can probably go to the fucking press conference too if you want. So anyways, that's on Saturday. And then Sunday, Microsoft is on at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And then Bethesda is on at fucking midnight.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So yeah, like, this is what I'm talking about. The schedule is fucking horrible.
And then Devolver
then you have
Digital has one at 1 a.m. right after Bethesda. And
what the fuck is this
those
shit?
guys have a lot of like third-party things, I heard. So there might be actual stuff there.
Yeah, and like this schedule is just fucking ridiculously stupid.
Yeah, so Sunday there's 3, if you count Devolver Digital. And then a PC gaming show, there's a specific PC gaming thing on Monday, June 12th at 1 p.m. And then Ubisoft is on 4 p.m. Eastern time. And then Sony is at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So that's more of a regular day.
Yes, but there's only one thing on Saturday, which is very
well. That's
different.
where EA
And then
usually was
Sunday's
on Monday,
time
right?
It's just insane.
Yes, the fucking midnight one, Bethesda. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. It makes sense if you're on the Pacific time, but man, fucking 9 p.m. is alright.
No, it doesn't. That still would be just 9
because you're there for
PM.
fucking work. You're gonna work on the next day anyway, as everybody's there for stuff.
You know, but you got those 2 conferences right after one another. That's like, so you still wouldn't be ending until 11 or 12 off that second conference.
Mm-hmm.
So like, that's not a normal workday whatsoever.
And then, well, Nintendo doesn't have a press conference where they're doing their spotlight thing on Tuesday before the actual conference starts at 12 p.m.
Doesn't the E3 start on Tuesday?
It starts on Tuesday. I think it starts at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it opens at 10. Is when actual E3 starts, which is funny because all the stuff that matters is already out. Anyways, that's the E3 schedule this year for press conferences. Don't expect Death Stranding at any of those conferences.
Yeah.
Is what what's his name? Kojima.
Good is all I can say.
Well, unless he has specific stuff to talk about, then don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. If he wants to show off a video, sure, just here's another ridiculous video that you're not going to understand.
Yeah, it's going to be a pre-rendered something, and I don't really give a shit. Like it's
that last one was apparently in engine because it used that
in engine running at 8K on some like triple SLI crazy
I doubt
shit
that was
on
8K.
PC.
I doubt that was 8K.
That's what they do though. They actually it's in engine, but it's on triple SLI freaking 1080 Ti fucking crazy $4,000 PCs that only like the 1% of the 1% of PC gamers actually play at or have.
I totally know, but I doubt that was at 8K. I really maybe 4K, but
maybe 4K, sure, but
because it's still
I'm
Sony.
over exaggerating.
It's still Sony. Like I feel like Sony has been more honest about their shit since that Killzone stuff.
But that Killzone stuff was still pretty close to what was actually released.
That was super pre-rendered stuff, though. Is Killzone 2?
Yes.
Right, that's what we're talking about.
But it was actually done. Well, I guess it was.
Oh,
Was it
Killzone
pre-rendered?
2 looked fucking amazing. I love that game. Everything
Yeah.
about it, except the controls were a little. The latency on the controls was a little bit bad.
Yeah.
But besides that, it was fine. All right. So last week I talked about Prey getting a PS4 Pro patch, and it came out right on the day of the show, which is Thursday. And it actually, so the graphics look better. There's like reflections and stuff that were not there that are there now, and stuff like that. But hey, the shadows are like 2 times better, like the resolution on it. But it made it run at a less steady frame rate.
Yeah, the frame rate got eaten to shit.
Well, it still sticks at mainly 30, but it goes to like 29 and like 31, 29, 31, 30.
Why? If you have just go at 1080p and give you like 45, 50. Like I don't understand how that's not an option.
So Prey is actually running at 1080p. There's no 4K. Running on for Prey. So yeah, this is just not optimized for it, I suppose.
That's really weird then.
Yeah, because on the PC it runs pretty good.
Yes, and I've heard that over and over again, especially like the whole Dishonored thing. It was just like they even made that notification of like, yeah, we actually spent time on the PC version this time, so PC gamers, it will work day one.
And there's a weird problem in Prey on the console when you go into inventory, and then when you get back out of the inventory, it moves in the camera a little bit, so you get like less field of view.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty easy to fix through a patch, though. I'm pretty sure they didn't mean to do that, but yeah. Anyways, hey, we got our first video here. Dissidia Final Fantasy NT got announced. That's a fighting game.
Yes.
Yeah, they've had these on mainly portables before. It was on PSP and the Vita. I think there was a Vita game. I could be imagining
go kick
that.
lightning in Cloud's ass or something stupid like that.
It actually has an interesting, because this is a Team Ninja game, so it kind of feels like a Ninja Gaiden thing. Because it's like a third person over the shoulder view. It's not like a side to side straight up fighting game. You know, you're jumping on platforms and hitting each other, and you can move around. Like, Dissidia is actually interesting. If you don't care about Final Fantasy, I kind of understand you don't really care about this, but it kind of works like what the last Final Fantasies worked like. The real time action stuff that they did. What's going on over there?
My dog's going crazy, so I just gotta take a sec here.
All right. I like the first 2 Dissidias on the PSP when fucking Sony Portable Gaming mattered. When it was real, man. When it still meant something. So yeah, this is coming out early next year for the PS4, which is the interesting thing. It's not like the Vita really means anything anymore, right? So what are they going to do? Release this for a system that nobody plays anymore? So it makes sense that they're not releasing this for the Vita. So there you go. The PS4 is the only thing that matters. It looks pretty. It looks like a Dissidia game is all I can say about it. So, hey, I'll go on my camera. Hey, guys. Hey, if you want to call in, that's the number. You can do it any time. I'll just take the call if you want to. This next news item is pretty funny. Rime, the developer of Rime, that game came out about 2 weeks ago. Not even 2 weeks ago. That came out last week. I totally remember talking about it in the new releases. So they said that they would remove the nouveau DRM when it got cracked, and it took 5 days later, and then it got cracked. It actually made a game run better. Awesome, because that's how the nouveau runs. It pings a server every goddamn second. So, that uses some resources to do that. Yeah,
I don't quite understand. Like in Rime, it seemed to have, they were saying like it's like a 35% decrease to frame rate or something like that.
Cool.
But in most games, it was more like 4 to 5.
I guess they tried to make this one really hard to crack, man.
I don't know really why. If it was on the developers side or de nouveau side, I don't really know. But obviously, the integration of it was shit. Like they didn't do it properly or something.
Yeah, and then it got cracked, and then they released this quote here. We at Team Greybox are following through on our promise for earlier this week that we are replacing the current build of Rime with one that does not contain the nouveau. Please make sure your PC version of Rime has been updated. If not, If it has not done so automatically, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll run better now. Cool.
I think they did that on purpose
Because
so
of
that they could
pirators.
get rid of the de novo off their shit.
Well, there's no reason to have it now.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, it was also running like shit, so I think that was kind of. They probably can get some money back from de novo.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely do. That was something that came out last time. The last few times they got cracked, is the contract says if this does not last as long as you say it does, we get some money back.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if you've heard about this news, but this is a pretty good one. An interview with Time earlier this week, Sony head of global marketing and sales, Jim Ryan, said that when we've dabbled with backwards compatibility, I can say it is one of those features that is much requested, but not actually used much. And I feel like that was kind of like a backhanded compliment, or not backhanded compliment, sorry, just a backhanded bitch slap to Xbox, because they're doing pretty good with their backwards compatibility shit right now. But
yes and no. Well, they released some numbers from some.
Okay. So Ars Technica released these numbers here. I got them right now. So it says that 1.5% of the 930,000 Xbox One users that they sampled they played the backwards compatibility stuff. So 1.5. That's not a lot. But is this based on time? Yeah, this is based on time spent. So that's not that crazy to imagine. Because how many people are going to be playing the
but again, it's also
stuff forever, you know?
Like, again, so how many Xboxes are there? 20 million-ish?
Yeah. Is it that high?
I thought it was somewhere around 18 or 19 million.
Okay. And
they only did 930,000. So
wait! I have the amount of Xbox One users here. It's 19 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. That are users that go online.
And that's Xbox Live users.
Yes.
So that actually could be okay. Yeah. So it could be higher than that for just Xbox One owners.
Mm-hmm.
So like that. Just the numbers there don't like you're talking. You're doing 5% of your actual audience.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just not a very good poll.
Yeah, and then here's the most popular ones. It's like Black Ops. That makes sense. Rayman Origins is pretty high up there. That's surprising. Skate 3, that's not too surprising. Halo Reach. Bad Company 2 is up there. Burnout Paradise. Gears of War 3, Battlefield 3, World at War, Red Dead Redemption. You know, they're not too surprising.
Yeah, you got Mass Effect 3.
Doritos Crash Course. Watch out.
Burnout Paradise is actually pretty high up there.
Yeah. And then the next one here is based on time actually spent.
Redemption.
So it's funny because Mass Effect 3 goes way up to number 3 there. And on the other list, it was like number 10 or something.
Yeah.
But everything else is pretty much at about the same spot. Burnout Paradise went a little bit down. Red Dead Redemption went up. Regular Mass Effect went up. People like to play Mass Effect.
Well, it's I don't know.
And Burnout Paradise, I kind of understand because if I would get it, I would play it for like an hour or two, and it'd be like, cool.
Yeah,
it's fucking Paradise City, that's for sure.
Yep.
Not that I hate that game. It's just I played it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I might as well just talk about this right now. We talk about this golden PS4. There's a gold PS4 coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's coming out.
Gotta get me some gold.
It's coming out as part of the PS4 Days of Play, and that's June 9th through the 17th. And it will be retailing for $250. That's $50 less American. So
right.
Yeah, it's gonna be cheap. They're competitively pricing this during E3.
Assuming
that's tomorrow.
There's
by the way,
nothing with that.
No, there's a gold controller. There's no game though.
No, that's what I mean.
But they're also discounting Horizon, Nier, and what's that other game? I can't fucking tell by the cover.
It's saying the show.
Oh sure.
The image that you have there is the show.
Okay, well there you go. And then Horizon for $40. That's pretty good American.
Yeah,
that's probably going to be $60 here or something.
Yeah, that's probably sounding about right.
That's not bad actually though. Like if you want to get it new, I'm pretty sure you could get it cheaper elsewhere. And then they're doing the wireless headphones. I think these are the surround ones for $80. And if you want to buy another DualShock, any color except the gold one, funny enough, for $40. That's also a pretty good price for those controllers because they go pretty expensive. I think they're $60 American. It might be 50. Might be 50.
They're 75 Canadian.
Okay, so it might be 60 actually. Might be 55. Might be a weird price. Might be a weird price. I don't know what it is.
It would be 55 or 60.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a number from Ars Technica, and then Xbox Chief Marketing Officer Mike Nichols shared some data points on Twitter about the backwards compatibility. He said around half of all Xbox One users have used backwards compatibility, accruing more than 508 million collective hours playing Xbox 360 games on Xbox One, and the number is actually going up, like not steadily. It's actually fucking climbing up at a substantial pace. Like it's crazy. Right. So people are actually playing it.
So, well, just for Canadians, that's $330 for the gold one.
Cool. I would totally get it if I didn't already have one.
Yeah, it's already sold out at Best Buy.
Well, online.
No, well, I'm looking at stores within Calgary. They're all sold out.
How would they be sold out? It's coming out tomorrow.
They're already sold out.
All
so
right.
Pre-orders, I'm assuming, or something.
Maybe. I could see people wanting that because I like the gold controllers, but honestly,
it's also 1 terabyte, which is actually
that's nice too. That's nice too. But I prefer the silver controllers. The silver controllers are way nicer.
So it's $50 cheaper than the normal. $50 Canadian, cheaper.
Cool.
Which that's
it's fucking gold.
Yeah, it's actually $50 cheaper, and that still doesn't give you a game on the one that's more. Wow, yeah. That's actually really $50 is $50.
Yeah, you can spend that on a game that's probably not $50.
Yeah, well, Horizon will probably be maybe even $50.
Yeah, probably $50. Probably $50 if I had to guess, just to get them out the
might
door.
End up being 50 or 55.
Yeah. Hey, Scorpio, they've been talking about VR lately, but it's not going to be at E3. Maybe I have no idea. They've been teasing it a lot, but I don't know if it's actually going to be at E3. They're saying that it's coming out next year, so it's probably going to be at E3. And they also trademarked something called direct reality, which if I had to guess, that's probably linked to HoloLens, where you can actually see through it. That'd be cool. It's like a RoboCop vision. I would totally get a HoloLens if it was. HoloLens is cooler than fucking Google Glass. That's all I can really say about it. The idea of HoloLens is way cooler.
Well, the idea of, but the actual practicality of what.
Well, it's the same idea. It's just HoloLens is just a bigger field of view. Like you actually see fucking more of it. Like Google Glasses.
Yes, they're
like
both
just
augmented reality, but the Google one was just more so like getting text messages and shit through.
Text messages and like doing like app shit. Like it would tell you.
Yeah, so it wasn't actually
like recording.
It wasn't directly augmented reality.
No, it was just like a UI on top of.
On
top of what you were looking at. This is more like a whole thing. Like it's cool because they had a Halo Waypoint thing last year at E3, which it looked like a Halo UI and would like tell you to go over there. There's a mission over there, and then when you would get over there, it would like be like you got to go over there and do other stuff. Like, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it. Anyways, this next video here is for a game called The End Is Nigh. It is from the creators of Super Meat Boy, and also what did they make after Super Meat Boy? I'm blanking on it. Binding of Isaac is what they made.
Right.
And this trailer is actually pretty funny. It starts with the guy streaming like a classic-looking game, and the game breaks and he freaks out, and it actually launches into the real game, which is an interesting idea because there's actually cartridges in the game that you pick up that you can go back home and play. So I'm assuming that this game is one of the cartridges you pick up in the game that you can play.
Right.
Which is just makes it look like a Game Boy game. So he's gonna freak out here.
Oh no!
But the game broke. The trailer's awesome. I really did love Super Meat Boy. I played that game a lot. I got in one of those indie bundles at the time. Humble bundles. It was like $10 or $15 for all of it. And
Fuck, what am I gonna do?
yeah, do you like platformers at all?
Yes and no.
Because this is a hard one.
Yeah.
It's like Super Meat Boy.
Yeah. I guess it's just spending that much time on it, and then there's typically not much of a story
Well,
or
that's
whatever.
kind of what I liked about Super Meat Boy is that the levels were super tiny, so they were hard, but you could spend like 5-10 minutes finishing one, and then you're like, okay, cool. That's what I'll do for today, and that's how I kind of played that game. And I like the soundtrack that they had in this and everything. Like, it seems like a cool game. Depending on how much it's gonna cost, I'll totally get it. So it's coming out on Steam July 12th, and then it's coming out on Switch later, and the possibility of other consoles. So, we'll see. I'm assuming it's gonna come out on PS4 and Xbox One. Why not? So seemingly for the first time, a video game is eligible for an Academy Award, the Oscars. They can go no, so they're only eligible. I really doubt that they're gonna get a nomination. But
who gives a shit?
What game is this? I didn't even really write it down. I totally had it.
It's
everything. It's everything. Everything. I have it right there. I have it written down right there. It's a PS4 game that you can actually like leave on some sort of like screensaver mode where you just lay down the controller and it just plays by itself. It's actually kind of a cool looking game because like you can play as everything. You can like play as trees. You can play as a molecule. You can play as fucking like anything. A sheep. Fuck anything. You can control anything. It looks fucking awesome. And there's like actually like a progressive storyline to it when you actually kind of finish everything. It's cool. I think it's $10 a US, so it's probably like $12-15 here. I would totally just get it to just fucking leave it on my screen all the time. Did you ever have one of those badass screensavers back in the day where you would just kind of look at it sometimes?
No, because I'm not a retard.
Well, I had something called Johnny Castaway, and it was a dude. This was like fucking 99, or it was around 99 for sure. And it's just a dude on an island. He's trapped, and he's trying to get off. Yeah, and you see cutscenes every now and again of him doing stuff. It's pretty funny. You can just YouTube it now. It's like 40 minutes of all the scenes just put together.
I'm good.
It's I don't know. It was a different time, Steiner. The only reason you really need a screensaver now is if you have like a plasma screen or some shit. But even then, like if you have a PC screen, like that shit's not going to be fucking plasma.
No, plasmas are typically no smaller than like 42 inches.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jeff Keighley has. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't skip that. Cool.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Cool.
Yep.
Jeff Keighley has revealed that some sort of God of War thing is going to be debuting the E3 Coliseum thing, which is like the public presentations part, like where you can go watch stuff. And this is also being streamed. So God of War is a pretty good game, and I think this is on Tuesday. If it's E3 Coliseum,
it looks cool.
We
don't actually know anything yet because
he has a kid.
And that's it.
You don't know who the kid is, but there's a kid. He has him. He has a kid.
He has a kid. Did he rape and pillage and then not kill the kid for some reason, or is it actually his kid?
Mm-hmm. Or maybe he just knows that. Maybe it's another god.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm gonna kill everybody and just take this guy. He won't have an idea. He'll just think I'm his dad or some shit.
Yeah.
I'll manipulate him. Maybe that's the end of the game.
One thing confirmed is you're going to kill gods in this.
Dude, that might be... Maybe I just stumbled into how this game actually ends.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, guess what?
The kid?
Well, that or you're the kid and you fight God, the guy. What's his fucking name again?
Kratos.
Kratos, yeah.
That it switches and the kid grows up and becomes the new God of War. And
Kratos just becomes abusive and wants the power that he once had through this kid, and then the kid's like, "Fuck you," and that's how that game ends.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Because again, we don't really know what this game's going on, right? Because all we've seen really is like lumberjack Kratos so far, just doing lumberjacky things. That's all we've really seen.
Much.
We haven't really seen anything else. So, yeah. The gameplay looked interesting. It looks different, at least.
Yeah, well, it's third-person action adventure by the looks of it. So,
All right. We've talked about Assassin's Creed a lot lately. You know, I feel like Ubisoft releases that shit on purpose sometimes because it just gets people talking about Assassin's Creed before E3.
Who gives a shit about Assassin's Creed?
Well, and you know, Assassin's Creed, there's like 1,000 studios that work on it now, so that's probably why it leaks. There's probably just somebody that goes like, I'll just talk about it. Who cares?
Yeah. Well, it's Assassin. Like, I don't really give a shit. Like what?
Yeah,
Unity sucked balls.
It kind of deviated of what that game kind of was at first.
I don't know. It's every fucking year. Like, this is the only, like, 2016 was the only year they took a break since the first fucking game. And what the fuck? That makes no sense whatsoever.
It's Ubisoft. Everybody has that series. Some people are just smarter about it, like EA and DICE, where they kind of make it seem like every game comes out 2 years, but in reality, they just make another game that's not that game, like Star Wars and Battlefield.
Yeah. Well,
what did they have before? I feel like DICE did something else. Oh, they were doing Medal of Honor and a bunch of other stuff before that. That wasn't Battlefield.
Well, DICE is a pretty big developer, so they actually have multiple games going on at once. Anyway.
Oh, well, yeah, they have a lot of studios.
They did Mirror's Edge, and they did some other, like, they do a lot of shit.
Yeah, they're mainly based in Europe.
Yes.
Yeah. So Xbox One released these little trailers that had a quote in it saying, "Feel true power." It was just like, advertisements for their press conference on Monday. Is it on Monday? It's on Sunday. There's a phrase in it that said X1OS 101.3.17, and a lot of people are speculating that that's the release date for the Scorpio, which is October 13th, 2017. Which, why not? That was like the one thing about those two trailers. They were 15 seconds each. It was just people turning on the console and going, "Oh my god, look at this logo. It looks so circular. I've never seen a truer circle on a screen before." Because what else would you see when you turn on a console right away? Well, I guess consoles have the sleep mode now, so you could theoretically just see the game right away when you turn it on, but not when you first buy it. Hey, if you're in Mississauga, Ontario, or Burnaby, BC, you can actually go play Super Mario Odyssey during E3. During E3, you just have to go to the mall. There's 2 malls on the 10th. You can go set up an appointment, and then through the 13th and the 15th, you can go play. So you just have to go set up an appointment first. I talked to Curbs. He said he would go. So we'll see.
Okay.
And we'll see if he actually shows up on the show.
Shows up on the show. Yeah. I highly doubt he will.
We'll see.
So.
See about that. Probably not. All right. So next news item here. A lot before the Nintendo news, because Nintendo did have Pokemon-centric Direct this week. Battleborn, the multiplayer, is now free on everything. You get a rotation of the 6 characters out of the 30, and that's the limitation of the free version. Is it kind of works like, League of Legends or Dota, where you only get a certain rotation and then you can pay to have them permanently unlocked.
So just this free-to-play thing is what exactly? So you buy the game and you play. Is this a subscription-based thing, or is this?
Well, isn't Battleborn just downloadable? Downloadable?
No, there's actual hard disc copies.
Oh, okay. Well, then I have no idea, because it just says that the multiplayer is free. So I'm assuming you can go download that on PSN right now. If I had to guess,
they just have a.
It's just free.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just free. You can just go download it. It's just the multiplayer. Was there a single player to fucking Battleborn? I guess so.
Yes,
if there's
there was.
But yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's basically like what's that, Super Monday Night Combat 2, where you have all the characters and they limit you to 6 or 5 or whatever the hell they want to do. All right, Pokken Tournament, which is Tekken mixed with Pokemon characters. So you're fighting Pokemon. That's actually kind of a fucking cool idea. I never played it because I only had I guess I did have a fucking Wii U that I theoretically could have bought this game on. But hey, it's coming out on the Switch now. So I expect that to be a common thing from Nintendo now, where they're going to release Wii U games on the Switch. Because you know why? Because the Wii U did not sell very good. And there's a lot of games on there that were actually not bad. They were actually pretty good. Take the Mario Kart game, for example. It's doing pretty good on Switch right now. I could imagine them even adding a few Pokemon to this game. And then another news item here, they're doing Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon on the Nintendo 3DS. That's the next Sun and Moon with a new story. So it's like Sun and Moon 2.
Is it? Or
yeah.
What did they just release?
Sun and Moon. This is like a continuation to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Again, isn't every Pokemon game nearly the exact same thing? Just with slightly updated
for sure. Well, no. So the graphics were not updated for a long time, and now they kind of are. But it's still the goddamn same thing. The Pokemon don't even really animate still. That's the thing. Whatever, man. I fucking what. Same thing.
I don't understand. Like I did play that first Red.
Maybe Sun and Moon is actually one of the first ones where the Pokemon do actually do attacks and stuff. But I don't know. It's Pokemon. The one thing that does not surprise me is that it's on the 3DS. Because there's like a bazillion of those right now out there, and the Switch only has 4. So yeah, of course they're gonna release that on the fucking 3DS because there's a bazillion 2DSs out there too, and then there's the new 3DS XL that's coming out. Then they want to get some Pokemon on that thing. All right. Another Nintendo news: they revealed their online plans. It's going to cost $20 a year. A year, Steiner. And what that gets you is pretty much just an app on your phone.
Yeah.
That does the game requests and the voice chat and pretty much everything. So at that point, like, look, $20 a year is not bad for the online, whatever. Just let me play some online games. That's fine.
Why the fuck is it not on the system?
It should be on the system, but for the voice chat, at that point, why wouldn't you just use Discord or Skype? You know, that's the only thing, really. It's kind of lame that you're gonna have to have the phone to accept game requests, but whatever. Hey, let's play this game. And, hey, I skipped a few videos, but I guess I can play them all at the same time.
So if you're 12 and you don't actually have your own phone, you have to steal your parents' iPod or iPhone or something to then actually be able to play with your friends and talk to them.
Yeah. Yep. Whatever. I'm sure most kids have that already. If they're playing games online.
Oh my god. Nintendo is just so ass backwards. I don't get it.
Let's say PSN was $20 and you didn't get shit except just you could play online. I would totally play. I would pay that price. And I would just do my voice chatting on other shit. Like, who cares? Because voice chatting online right now, it's not a thing anymore. I don't know if you noticed. Not a lot of people do it. Anyways, I just played this NHL 18 video. It's a teaser video. There's going to be a full reveal at the NHL Awards and after the playoffs. When they end, they do the NHL Awards, and they're going to show off that game there. The graphics look better. That's all I can say about it. It actually looked like they put some work into some new animations and stuff, which they don't do often. They do not do often. All right.
It's the same fucking game every year.
It changes sometimes.
It's the same fucking game.
No, NHL 07 really made it better. NHL 08 made it better than 07. And then 10 is pretty much where it's like, okay, yeah. 10, like after 10, it's
so you're talking about for the last 8 years, they pretty much just been putting out the same game.
What can they really fucking do? What can they do?
Well, I don't know. Why do they release a game every fucking year?
Because that's how NHL works. That's how sports games work, man.
Just release a fucking $15 roster update or something like that and give her.
No, they got to change stuff about it.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
They got to change stuff about it. The thing that they've changed about the PS4 and the Xbox One versions this generation is they made them shittier, and now they're actually like the ones that were before that. So it's like, oh yeah, we got it back.
Like, I understand for each new console generation, but the things you should only really need 2 per console generation. And
I don't know about
DLC roster
I don't know about
downloads
that.
or whatever.
Really depends what they do. All right, other video here. It's of GTA Online, and they're doing this gun running thing here. It's the next, I guess, update, and it adds a lot of vehicles that have guns and stuff. And this is for the online stuff because that's pretty much what they're still updating. It looks cool. I guess it adds some new heists and stuff too. So
yeah,
there's more to it.
The amount of money they make on this is fucking asinine. Of just the microtransactions and shit like that. They just, holy fuck, Rockstar is raping.
I'm sure they make zero money on the YouTubes, but if they wanted to, they could probably take it like 50% of that if they wanted to. I don't know because every publisher works different with how they allow games to be run on YouTube. Some of them will take some of your revenue, and some of them will not. And then some of them will take all of it, like Nintendo. So yeah, and it even depends on the games. Like there's some Nintendo games where you'll be able to play them, like NES. But if you're playing Mario games, it'll just get detected by the fucking music, and then they'll just be like, "Oh, we're taking all of this. This is ours." There's a fighting game coming out on Steam called Inflatality, and it looks pretty funny. It's wacky inflatable tube men fighting. And it's just silly. It's just
what?
Really,
like the wiggly arm man things?
Yes, the wiggly arm man things. Yes, it's so weird because they're literally just in position in one spot, and you're just swinging like your arms kind of and like hitting each other. And you can pick up power ups and stuff too. But yeah, it's a silly game. I feel like if this came out when Family Guy did that wacky inflatable tube arm man thing, this would have been a gangbusters right there. This would have sold like crazy. But right now, I don't know. It's on Steam Greenlight or whatever. So I think it's like $7 or $8. It's not a lot.
That sounds like too much to me.
It might be less than that.
For what I'm seeing here.
It could be less than that. I might as well just play this next video. I talked about it already. Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. Capcom revealed that. I guess it's weird because I saw a lot of reports this week where they were just like, "Oh, hey, this is brand new. We've never heard about this before." But we've talked about this before, right? There's a Legacy Collection 2 coming.
Yeah, you were mentioning it before.
So this is 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7 is the Super Nintendo one, which we're seeing right now. It's a good game. It's probably the least played one, to be honest, out of all of them. Of the mainline Mega Man.
I don't really
games.
Remember 7 whatsoever.
8 is the PS1 game. It's fucking amazing. I love this is probably my actual favorite one because there's cutscenes.
Anything after 6, I don't really remember.
7 is fucking amazing. I fucking love that game. And then 9 and 10 are the downloadable games that came out afterwards that were 8-bit inspired. You could turn on like the sprite flicker and the sprite limits and all that if you wanted to. But I did not. That's the thing. I love playing Mega Man games on emulators because you can just fucking run that thing at double speed. There's no slowdown. You can turn off the sprite limits and all that. Like, I love playing Mega Man on emulators. Playing it on a fucking actual Nintendo right now kind of sucks. It's fucking hard dealing with the fucking frame rate going crazy all the time. But, yeah, and then this also adds a bunch of stuff like art galleries and challenge modes. Which actually, Legacy is kind of a cool reason to get that first one. So if you want to get this one for all that, it also has all the soundtracks in here, which fucking 9 and 10 have great fucking soundtracks. I love the soundtrack in 9 and 10. Anyways, so Project Cars 2. I think that was on early access on Steam as well, right? I feel like that's been around maybe. But anyways, it's actually coming out in North America September 22nd. On Xbox One, PC, and PS4. So there you go. The ESA is filing a lawsuit against the city of Chicago, and the ESA is what? The Electronic Software Association. They're
Sure,
tied to
I have
video
no idea.
games and stuff. Anyways, the city of Chicago is going to tax online subscriptions 9%. So that includes Netflix, and that also includes PSN and Xbox Live. And this $20 a year you're going to pay for Nintendo stuff. 9%. That's not nothing. 9% is pretty high. So ESA is filing a lawsuit against them, saying that it's not legal to do this. So, it kind of is not. There are laws preventing taxes on that shit right now in the U.S. I'm not quite sure about Canada.
I don't pay taxes on my Netflix.
PSN, there was definitely taxes. At one point, PSN was double taxing you if you bought cards. I don't think they still do that. I don't think they tax
but if you buy a
anymore.
card at the store, you're paying $50, and then that's flat. You don't get.
I don't think so. I think you pay taxes before. I think you pay taxes before, but I think they fixed that.
Whenever I buy a gift card for anything, you're buying the gift card for $50, and then if you buy something, then taxes are taken off the gift card.
I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, anyways, we'll see about how that lawsuit goes on.
And it would be in the basement.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 is going to have an E3 stream, and it's going to have a 40-player battle on Naboo, which is, a pretty cool location.
I don't, is that 40 on 40? Or
probably 20 on 20.
Well, what's so fucking big about that? PC's been having 64-player online shit for
who cares? The maps might not be huge. Who cares? 20 on 20 is plenty. It's fucking Star Wars. You don't need 2 million fucking players.
What was multiplayer for Battlefield or Battlefront?
No. I don't think it was. I think it might have been 18 on 18.
I'd have to go to Origin actually to see that.
Because Battlefield 1 is what? Is it 60? What was Battlefield 4?
On PC, 64.
Okay, yeah, it was 64 then. Okay, it was 64. So who cares? Fucking 40. You don't need 64 on Star Wars. That's how I feel about it anyways. So yeah, what do you think is going to happen on the stream? That's my question to you, Steiner.
A whole bunch of motherfuckers are going to get stoned. And
okay, cool. So we're on the same page. All right, good.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg's going to be there going, oh yeah, this is going to be so... His eyes are closed because he...
And then Zac Efron's going to be like, yeah, man, we're cool. I'm here with Jamie Foxx. We're totally not talking about weed right now. And then when they leave, there's two guys behind them with backpacks that totally don't have anything in there. All right? They just had water. Okay? Just in case they got thirsty or some shit. And they had absolutely nothing in those backpacks. That's probably Snoop Dogg's dudes. All right. Hey, the PSVR actually sold 1 million units worldwide.
Damn.
That's a lot. And Sean Layton is actually saying that they're ramping up production to meet demand, because especially in Japan, those Japanese wants them some VR.
Yeah.
Here, I feel like I see it almost everywhere I go. If you really wanted to go buy it right now, you probably could.
I have seen it.
I definitely have seen it. I've seen it a bazillion times.
I don't. Yeah, it comes out to games and stuff like that of why or what I would care for.
Yeah, and if you don't have a Pro, it's going to run a little bit slower too. So, because most of those VR games do capitalize on the Pro.
I'm just not.
You would really need a Pro. This is one of the things that I think you do need a Pro for.
Well, it's the games. I don't even have the fucking games I would want to play.
There's a few that trickle out here and there. That there's maybe 2 or 3 or 4 games on PSVR that are actually worth playing.
The only thing that actually interests me is which should
the Star Trek game.
No. Fallout 4 VR is supposed to be out in September or something like that. So
I'm assuming that's on PC though.
No, it should be out on all platforms.
Yeah,
to my understanding. So PC and then.
It's not too surprising because the PlayStation VR is probably the way that most casuals would go with it.
You need a Pro to actually play it.
No, you don't. VR. And it depends on the games too. Some
things
are better optimized.
I mean specifically for Fallout 4.
Oh, maybe.
Will
Maybe.
they say that like that is a requirement that you need Fallout 4 to then play this, or you're gonna
Or you're
have
just
it in
gonna
12
get sick.
sick because it's gonna be 12 frames a second or something.
Okay, so I have not watched this next video, and it interests me because it's Need for Speed, and I'm kind of into the Need for Speed series, and I've been hearing that this is kind of like, anyways, it's called Need for Speed Payback. It's coming out November 10th. I heard that it's kind of like what's it called, Fast and the Furious, where there's a storyline, there's characters, and they're like hijacking stuff, all that goodness from that series. So I have not actually seen this trailer yet.
No, it seems like Battlefront was 20 on 20.
Well, there you go. So it's just the same amount of players.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those maps they weren't huge or anything, and it was a lot of running around and just getting shot.
You built this all yourself?
I never played, so I don't know.
This is by
Some
Ghost
of this shit
Games.
is almost like a rip-off straight from Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay.
There's probably the Rock character in here somewhere too.
Always wins.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised they haven't made a game of Fast and the Furious.
There's been
Like
a few.
a legitimate game, like
There's been
not a mobile game.
Well,
Like,
there's the
other
mobile
than
games,
outside
and
of mobile?
then the Forza Horizon 2 had a standalone.
DLC or something.
No, it wasn't DLC. It was a standalone thing.
Huh.
Yeah. And apparently that was pretty good, but it was just Forza Horizon with cars from Fast and the Furious. Anyways, I'll play this last video here. This is Super Nintendo World, a teaser where Mario runs around in it, and there was some like leaked images of what it would look like, and this looks a lot like it. So if this actually looks like this in real life, that'd be pretty cool. I would go visit this place. So like right now, if I just pause it right now and I blow this up full screen, can I actually do that? So that this is what it looks like. I just need to go. Oh, it's not locked. There you go. Okay. Yeah, there you go. It just looks like that. That's actually fucking cool because it looks like what's it called? The Mushroom Kingdom. I don't know what you would do with rides though. I don't see any rides. Where are the roller coasters and stuff?
Well, you're just playing as Mario. You have to jump around and do all sorts of shit. I don't.
Go kill Bowser. Duh.
Do you kill Bowser? Then how does
Jeez.
Bowser come back at the end of every game to then steal Peach again?
Well, so do you know what the theory is? Is that they all know each other and they're just a troupe. They're just a theater troupe that just does theater.
Right.
That's why he's able to kidnap her every time, and they don't. There's no like increased security every time she gets kidnapped because that's just part of the act.
Yeah.
And that's why they can play sports together and go-kart together because they're just all friends. Yeah, behind the scenes, it's just the mainline games are just, we're enemies. Rawr. And you look at Bowser now; he's not really threatening anymore. He's more like a joke character, just like I'm gonna get her. Like before, back in the day,
I'm gonna get her and I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up with this ship and throw fire at you and stuff. Yeah. Mario World, man, that Bowser was cool. In the Nintendo games, he was pretty much the same every time. I'm just gonna blow fire at you while you destroy this bridge or whatever's underneath me, and then I'm dead. Shit. Even in Super Mario 3, that's how it ended. Well, he's on this thing. Okay, eventually he's just gonna jump, and then he fell through it. Damn. Sorry, Bowser. Sorry, you're such an idiot. Or if you have the flower power, which at that point is super hard to get at the very end because there's no power-up pickups. But if you manage to get the flower power at the very end, you can actually kill him with that too. But it takes a lot of shots. You're just standing next to him, and then you're waiting for him to blow the fire, jumping over him, and then just keep shooting at him. Yeah, it takes a long time. All right. Super Mario 3 is probably the one I played the most out of all of them. I played World a lot, but 3 is probably the one I played
World
the
is
most.
definitely the one I played the most, and then 3 and Bros.
I played 1 a lot too. I played 2 a lot too.
I didn't play 2. We didn't own 2, so I didn't.
I didn't own 2, but I had Super Mario All Stars, which is where I played 2.
Yeah. No, I just had World. I probably put 3,000 hours into World. Like,
World had a lot of fucking goddamn secrets, like a lot. Where if you actually did want to find out all that stuff at first, it took a long time.
Yeah, well,
like now
before
now
the
it's fucking
internet.
just
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not even the internet. I just know it. It's like if I want to get to Star Road, it's like that's how you get to Star Road. Cool.
Really, like I don't know if I ever got 100%.
Oh, I did. I remember
I may have.
I remember the very last level took me forever to find, and it wasn't even the last level. It was when you're at the Bowser stage. There's 2 pipes at the top left, and I couldn't figure out how to get to those pipes because there's a level between them. I was just like, how the fuck do you get to that pipe? And it's a secret pipe. It's a level where you have to go off the path, and it goes to a pipe. Anyways,
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, that was the very last level I finished in that game. I was just like, fuck, took forever too. I Star Road, all that shit. I figured it out before that. Anyways, and you can get to that spot early in the game if you know how to get it too. Anyways, our last 2 news items here on Fresh Air's Overrated. Payday 2 is free right now for a limited time. If you want to just go download it on Steam. Don't know if it's free on consoles. Probably not. And then Shenmue 3 got delayed. It's supposed to come out December 2017, not second half of 2018.
Yeah, QQ for all those Dreamcast lovers.
I don't know if anybody actually cares about a delay, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
As long as it comes out, people will be happy.
Yeah.
Well,
if it came out and was shit, then people would be pissed off. So
yeah, because that first one's amazing.
I don't know.
I'm totally kidding. The second one's actually not bad.
Yeah, I think I played the second one.
That's the Xbox one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one is just they said so much shit about it that was not true. It was not. I wouldn't even say that was really a JRPG. It was just like a life simulator where your dad dies and you gotta take revenge.
Loved the fucking first game. And
For the time, it looked great. That's it. That's it. That's all you can say about it. Nothing else about that game is appealing. The real time going by, like all that shit's bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't got time for a real life 24-hour to go by. What is this? Come on now. Because when you go to sleep, that's it. You gotta wait. That game is not so good. Okay, that's not true, but the time went faster. But it's still like you had to actually wait. Like if there was an event that went down Tuesday at 8 p.m. and you missed it, that's it. You missed it. You're just like, well, fuck. Just like
that's a very
life.
Japanese style thing.
Well, it's a very Japanese style thing to have like a bazillion different things that can be the possible outcome of one thing.
Yeah.
Yes. But Shenmue 1 was not really that. Shenmue 2 was just straight up more of an actual like story that you just ran through. The first one was just like a lot of bullshit. Fuck that first one. God, the first one just became the forklift simulator by the time you put the second disc. That game was 2 discs, I think. I forget. GD-ROMs. It's not like those things were big.
Yeah.
It was 100 megabytes bigger than a regular disc. And then people cracked it anyways.
No, it was 1.1 gigs.
Was it?
Yeah.
No way. I feel like that was 800 megabytes.
There were 1.1 gigs.
GD-ROM. One gigabyte. Yeah.
Because that was the whole thing of 100 megs, or like that means a lot of games would be the size of a CD. So it would be pretty easy just to port it onto a CD. But the thing is, you had to actually go in and like take out some of the music and rewrite some of the.
Most people would take out the cinematics.
Yeah. So yeah, the hackers figured out how to actually get it down to a normal CD size so that you could just then.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to get rid of like 300 to 400 megs of something to actually get it to fit.
Yeah. All right. Well, that does it for this week's Fresh Air is Overrated.
Well, you want to do E3 predictions or?
I guess so, but everything's pretty much known that we could like. The only thing that I feel that's not known that we could talk about is the Scorpio. Like, what the fuck is that thing going to be, and what are they going to talk about?
Shit.
Well, what's going to be the incentive? Like, they gotta have something there. That's just but like, holy shit, you gotta have this thing to have this thing run on it. Like, you know, there's got to be that one game that just comes out and just like, holy shit.
I think it would have to be. We're likely will try to be Crackdown.
Like, I guess that's been around, what, 3 years now that they've announced that? It was fucking long ass time ago anyways. Whatever that was.
Yeah, like EA, I'm not expecting anything.
EA, apparently there's 2 things that they have not announced yet that's going to be there. What is it? No idea, because they already have the Star Wars.
It'll be another DICE game.
Another Star Wars thing. There you go. Star Wars and Battlefield.
Yeah. So it'll probably be a BioWare, Star Wars something, and then something to do with something about DICE.
Maybe.
Microsoft, yeah, Scorpio shit. Crackdown 3, I think is going to be a pretty big thing in that. I think they're going to put a lot of effort into that. I could be wrong, but
oh yeah, Microsoft is the only press conference this year that has anything to prove.
Yeah,
because Sony's just going to be like, we have games.
Think
whatever.
backwards compatibility is going to be a big subject for them?
No, because they already did what they can do with that. They just got to add more games to it. That's it.
Well, I think they'll come out and say, boom, like every game is now backwards compatible.
Yeah, sure, why not? Because they could probably just make that work right now, and then some games would just be like, this runs at 80%, whatever. Right. Deal with it. Yeah, because they've done so much work on so many games that shit would just work on other games automatically. It would not run the best. Bethesda, I don't really care about Bethesda. What are they going to talk about? Quake Champions? Ooh, oh my god.
Well, you'll definitely have Quake Champions shit. They'll likely have 2 more games that are, for the most part, unknown. I am highly doubt they're going to talk about I can't even remember what it's called. What Bethesda Prime is working on is Star Citizen, I want to call it, but
that's Bethesda. I feel like that's not.
No, maybe it's not. It's not Star Citizen. It's Star something.
I have no idea what the hell they're working on. So. And then the PC gaming show, I have no fucking idea what the fuck's going to be there.
I have a feeling there's going to be some Destiny shit there.
Titanfall, maybe? I don't know what EA has. Maybe that's one of EA's things. It's Titanfall. When did Titanfall 2 come out? How old is that? Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2 was out in November or something like that. Starfield is being made by Bethesda Game Studio.
Oh, that came out in 2016. All right. They could maybe do that. They could probably say the next Titanfall is coming out in 2018.
They'll probably have some sort of DLC for Titanfall 2.
We'll see. We shall see. And then I'm looking up Devolver Digital here real quick.
Because a big thing of what they're going on for Bethesda is the Fallout 4 VR shit.
And Devolver Digital is like, they mainly started out with Serious Sam. And then the Shadow Warrior. Ollie Ollie. That's actually a pretty good game. I like that game. Cosmic DJ. I have no Hotline Miami. So they could have some stuff. I have no idea. I have no predictions. New Serious Sam. No, probably not. They already have a bunch of games that are coming out that they could just already talk about. So,
Bethesda's a very strange, because they've said that they're working on a whole bunch of shit, but they haven't indicated what any of it is.
Oh, there's totally a Serious Sam coming out this year, so there you go.
Oh, there already is.
That's probably
that's been announced, or
yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then Ubisoft is going to be a whole whack of Assassin's Creed and other shit I do not give a crap about.
What could they maybe reveal? Well, so they're going to have that racing game, the sequel to whatever the fuck that first racing game was. That was
Project Cars?
No, it was like massively online multiplayer MMO-ish.
The Club?
Yeah, The Club. Yep, that's what it was called. They have a second one of those coming out. That's for sure going to be there. And then they have another sequel to something else coming out that I'm just blanking on. That's going to be there too.
Far Cry.
No, because it's a number 2. Far Cry's 5.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yes. No,
number
that Far Cry
two.
is 100%. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, yeah. Far Cry 5 is definitely going to be there.
It'd be pretty stupid for them not to have it. Alicia, whatever her last name is.
Yeah, Taylor.
Yeah, Alicia Tyler.
Not going to be there.
The tall black lady will be there. That's my guess.
No, she will not be.
Oh, she's not.
Recorded.
What? She's too busy filming Whose Line Is It Anyway and doing other stuff now.
Is Whose Line Is It Anyway still even on?
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, it's still on. Alicia Tyler hosts it. So, yeah.
No way in hell that thing's still on.
Yes, it's still on. I just said, it's still on. Why do you always doubt me when I say shit? It's still on.
Because that thing's been on for like 18 years.
I know, but it's still on. Colin Mockery
bad.
has white hair. Why am I blanking? Wayne Brady still looks amazing because he's a black guy. And then the third dude still rotates.
Ryan.
And
It's
then,
Ryan.
Well, no, okay, Ryan, and then the fourth dude still rotates. But yeah, no, Ryan still looks fine. And then, Colin just has white hair. He still looks fine too. And it's just not Drew Carey anymore. It's still the same two girls that do the music. It's pretty much the exact same show. Like the stage looks pretty much exactly the same too. They have a lot of celebrities rolling around. Chris Jericho was on it not too long ago. Tony Hawk was on it. The Bella Twins, which they are wrestlers, were on it. What other celebrity did they have recently that was fucking hilarious? They do celebrities almost every show. That started with what's his name? Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay.
So Robin Williams.
There was a break. Okay.
Oh yeah, there was a break. It came back.
2007 to 2013, and then
but
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Drew Carey always did a show that was kind of like Whose Line Always. There was a show that was called like Green Screen something. And then he did Improvaganza, which was just an improv show in Vegas, which was pretty much just that. Except he was the host / a dude that would also do the improv. That was a good show. I like that show too. But anyways, that's it.
Yeah, but okay, so they didn't do it for 13,
no, it hasn't been going on forever, but
8 years or.
But they've always been doing improv
6.
stuff on TV. And it's not Alicia Tyler, it's Aisha Tyler. Damn.
Aisha, yeah.
I added an L in there. Shit. I don't know how I did that. Aisha Tyler ordered to pay ex-husband $2 million in divorce. On May 18th, 2017. Fresh off the presses, yo. It's not even a month old. $2 million. That's not too bad.
Well,
I bet she makes
season 12. They only did 12 episodes.
Sorry, of what?
So they only ran through the summer. Season 12.
Whose Line?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Season 13 just started like last week.
Yes, I know. I'm watching it.
Okay.
That's one of the shows that started
CW,
this week.
really?
Well, where else were they gonna go? Like that's because Whose Line was on ABC and then it went to WB when it got off of ABC. Mm-hmm. So WB is CW. Yeah. So it makes sense. But yeah, CW is weird because like it's not really like a comedy station or anything.
No, that's kind of where I'm kind of confused on it.
It's like Vampire Diaries and like the DC shows.
DC Marvel hero, yeah. DC hero shit.
Supergirl, Riverdale. Oh, I would actually maybe watch Riverdale.
I thought Riverdale was Netflix.
No, Riverdale is on CW.
Yeah. Okay, so
that's the Archie's stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was a Riverdale on Netflix that was Netflix made.
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe they were in the running to get Riverdale, and then they were just whatever it is. It's just gonna make more sense on TV. Who knows? But it's definitely on the televisions. Luke Perry's on it. That's pretty.
Okay,
funny.
so there's 2 Riverdales then, because there is a Riverdale, a Netflix original Riverdale.
Yeah, but what is the Riverdale on Netflix? It can't be fucking.
It's Archie.
What?
It's a weird take on it. He's like some vampire or something like that.
Oh well, that's crazy. That's just ridiculous. The Riverdale on CW, he is not a vampire. Well, maybe he is. Maybe that's the fucking twist. I would not be surprised because it's on CW. Because there is something. Because no, somebody gets murdered. That's like the
Like
first.
I haven't actually watched it, but there is definitely like people. Yes, someone gets murdered.
But it could be a vampire. Shit. Maybe I don't want to watch this show then. No, I've heard good things about it. Everybody that I know that watches Riverdale on the CW, I know like it. I don't know about this show on Netflix though. I've never heard of it.
Because the way it's set up is, there's definitely something weird about Archie.
Oh yeah. The Riverdale on CW is that there was a murder. I have no idea about the Netflix one. So weird. Okay. Well, I was on that. Wait, I was on the next Netflix page. Let's see. Oh wait. Okay. So the first season is on Riverdale. Okay. So the first season of Riverdale is on Netflix, and then the second season went on CW.
Okay.
That's what happened. So yeah, the second season just started. It's on CW. The first season was on Netflix.
Okay.
Weird. That's interesting. No, wait. Nope. The first season. What? Okay, no.
I'm just looking at season 1 of Riverdale, which is a Netflix original.
Yeah, no. CW. This is all CW. CW only renewed it for a second season. All right.
Okay. So just for weird whatevers, I'm going to send you a link of what the fucking I don't. Well, I guess I could just look up CW Riverdale CW.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm just on the Wikipedia page right now. It's giving me the CW one, even if I type in Netflix. So I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it's just on Netflix here. Because we don't have the CW. Oh, no, we do have the CW.
No,
here.
It's saying Netflix original. So I'm assuming.
I don't know. I have no idea. No, because this is all CW. All I can find is CW. If it says that KJ Appa is Archie, then we're talking about the same show.
It's the same show.
Luke Perry is in it.
Yes, it's the same show, but why the fuck is it a Netflix exclusive here or original?
I have no idea. It could just be internationally it's on Netflix.
Maybe.
And then in the States it's on CW.
So I am so confused. I don't know. Well, like obviously Archie is a DC.
Is he?
IO, like, yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure Archie is his own comic company. It's just Archie Comics, isn't it?
Pretty sure.
Maybe DC bought him later. Let's see. Archie Comics, established in 1939. The company began as MLJ Comics. No, Archie's his own thing.
Then I am very confused on what the fuck is going on here.
Maybe it's just because CW you're thinking DC, or I don't know.
Yeah, no, well, that's the only thing that really made any sense to me.
No, to me it makes sense that CW wanted to take something and twist it on its head. I feel like they should do that more because right now.
The thing is, I remember reading about this. Is Netflix is producing this?
Maybe they produced it and passed, and thought it would make more money elsewhere. I don't know.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of shows that get started as a TV show and then end up on Netflix. That
CW could have, but this could have worked in reverse. Netflix started something, and CW then,
because that happens all the time with fucking studios. It's crazy. Like what's that show? Flash Forward started as an HBO show originally, and they were like, this would make more sense on a network television station. And NBC went, okay, no, not NBC, it was ABC, because it was on the same station as Lost. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Archie is his own thing, and the Riverdale show is on CW, and it's all Warner Brothers that did it too. Like the production is Warner Brothers, so I don't know what to tell you. Oh, okay. Oh, see, this is what look. What I said. You should just listen to me, Steiner. What I said earlier made total sense. It's the CW shows in the U.S. Everywhere else, it's on Netflix.
You read that somewhere?
Yep. It's on the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
So internationally,
yeah.
it's on Netflix. So if you want to watch it in Canada, it's probably on Netflix. Even though we have the CW here.
Yeah.
But you have to pay more for it. So maybe it's not on fucking Netflix here then.
It's on Netflix here.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. In the US, it is not. That's for sure. But yeah, that's interesting that you can get it online here. Because usually when you can get the channel, they're like, nope. You can't get this online. What are you thinking? All right, let's go talk about some MMA and stuff. If you're watching live, we're going to be right back after this. But if not, Fresh Air airs every Thursday night. You can download our podcasts on iTunes and wherever else you can find podcasts in video and audio formats. We air live on YouTube, Twitch, Ustream, Smashcast. Our channel name is Mega Scorcher TV. So yeah, go check that out. Got anything else to say, Steiner?
Nope.
All right, good stuff. Well, that's all I have to say, really.
See ya.
So, see you next week.